Wednesday. Is it April 28th? 29th. It's the end of April.
You gonna announce your guest with you today?
Oh yeah, I have Melissa is holding the camera for us today. Maggie's with us. We're out on our morning walk. It is nice and cool this morning, but no wind and no rain. Beautiful dogwood we were just passing. Melissa, do you know the story of the dogwood tree?
Uh-uh.
Supposedly that was the tree that was used to build the cross on which Jesus was crucified.
Ooh.
So if we look at the flower, it has the wounds, the little red marks that represent the wounds of Christ. And the legend says that the dogwood will never grow large enough again to be used to make a cross. So they're usually spindly trees. They're very tall but not thick. Walking west on North Park Drive. Melissa, I don't know if you're noticing some of these wonderful old trees that we're walking by.
They're beautiful.
Some are gnarled and with ivy growing on them. I call them the old sentinels of the city park. Have a plan, or I think someone, it might be a good Eagle Scout project, which would be to map all these trees, figure out the type of tree, and maybe do an app on the phone where there's a little tag on it that someone could scan, and it would tell you about the tree, the possible age, what type of tree it is. I don't think some of these trees are as old as what they look. But some trees grow faster than others. All these pines grow pretty fast.
Sure. They definitely do.
We like this walk because it's nice and peaceful. You can listen. You just heard the geese honking. Yesterday we heard the red wolf. We hadn't heard the red wolf howling in years. And all of a sudden she decided to howl and bark yesterday.
Oh my. The new red wolf?
No, that's our new one is the bear. The baby is an Indian bear.
I thought we got a new red wolf.
I think we only have a couple. No pups. That is an awesome tree right there with all the gnarled. See, I'd like to be able to walk up and say that's like Quercus forsythica, the Latin name. I think I did, well, I took enough Latin to be able to say some Latin words, but I'm sure that's not the name of that tree if anyone's doing research. But I think Quercus is oak. And then forsythia is a plant, but it sounded good. These are dogwoods. So those pretty white flowers that stand out right now.
Oh yeah.
Look at the branches, how that tree separates. Look at that big guy there to the left.
Whoa, can't even get him all in. It's a big guy. Got some tall trees in our park. Whoa. The geese are very chatty this morning.
They let the other geese know where they can be and where they're not allowed to be.
Right.
I think the heron is back down here this morning. See him down there on the little island doing his fishing.
Mm-hmm.
Downhill. Just a nice, relaxing place to walk in the morning.
Some chatty geese out here this morning. Keith has left me to take his daily dam Instagram photo. If you don't know about it, search Keith Achino and you will see his daily dam picture. You can see the blue heron right there. He's just sitting there.
What do they say? A heron can eat like 3 times its weight in fish a day.
Whoa.
So he's cleaning this area out.
He is.
He's a heck of a fisherman. Serenity now. Serenity now.
Okay, Frank.
It's a nice,
Frank Costanza.
nice famous Beaver Dam Bridge in Spillway on the north prong of the Wacomico River. Flows from Shoemaker Pond all the way across through the city of Salisbury, joins up with the Wacomico River, and then flows out into the Chesapeake Bay. Maybe we'll take a kayak this summer. Pelicans are in here for out this morning. They've been saying how sad it is how Ben's Red Swings has been quiet for probably the longest it's been quiet since they built it. And it was a young man, Ben Layton's idea as he was dying, that he wanted to build a place for kids to come play. If you remember, so it's called Ben's Red Swings. He drew a picture of it and they made it happen.
It is a cool place.
Yeah. So when I was a kid, we had family picnics with my Phillips side of the family down here almost every other weekend throughout the summers. And Ben's Red Swings was not built at that time. There was a playground, but not like this. We go up the hill along the road and head east on South Park Drive. Unless you've missed some of the blooming that we've seen earlier this spring. See a lot of squirrels. There goes one. Squirrel. Brakes are ahead next to that no parking sign. About 3 weeks ago, that was the prettiest red. Those are big azalea plants there. They pretty much, that is done with its blooming right now. But it was really pretty. The dogwoods are still pretty bright, the bright white. And then you see little bits of color here and there. We'll have some others that'll start to bloom out. It's getting a lot more green now. Trees are leafing. All these curbs that you see were redone last year. That was part of the project to actually make the roads a little narrower to slow traffic down. Give some more walking space. As you can see, this nice walking path, bike path that we have now. Hear the birds, Melissa? You know what bird that is?
I do not. Unfortunately, I am a bird nerd, but I don't know their calls very well.
I don't know that one either, but he's pretty loud.
He is.
He's happy. Get a shot of the sun coming through the trees over there. Woo, bright light. Bright light. Nice. We prefer the sunny days to the rainy days, don't we, Mag? Melissa, do you know how this park actually came to be?
I do not, Keith. Please enlighten me.
Originally, this was all farmland here before it was incorporated into the city of Salisbury. And this natural depression that goes down because of the years and years of the river cutting through, farmers would put their animals down to pasture along the water. They didn't even need a fence because of the hills on each side. So it was always a place where farmers kept their animals, and they decided, you know what, it'd be a pretty good idea to put some other animals and let people come and look. So it started out more like a petting zoo type thing, but then became a full-fledged zoo and one of the only free zoos in America. When it's open, hopefully soon, you can come through and there's no charge. No charge for parking or for visiting the zoo. You can stop at the Ocelot shop and buy a t-shirt or some gifts that help support the zoo, and you also can stop at the Bearstro, sorry. I was thinking beer. And as we were saying, we're all very excited to see the new male. We just found out now today that it is a male baby bear.
Do we have a name yet?
Not yet. They'll probably get the public to help. The proud parents are Pinocchio and Chaska. If you look sometimes down here to the left, it's starting to leaf out more now, more greenery, but every now and then we'll see the white-tailed deer down there, sometimes a turkey, and sometimes you'll see the red wolves walking around there. But there's Popcorn, the Snow King, over there on the fence.
Oh, yep.
Surprised I haven't heard him calling this morning.
Right there.
Yeah, he's probably a little blurry from this far.
Yeah.
Sometimes we get close up with him. There was a turkey gobbling. I heard that. Yeah, it's really getting too green down in the Red Wolf area to see. It's a good hiding spot for the wolves. Earlier this spring, the trees had not completely leafed out, and you could see the wolves running around some mornings. I think we're down to 2. Because the red wolf is an endangered species, we send some of the wolves out. I read recently that one of our wolves actually had a litter of pups. There is a wolf, I think he's sitting right on top of that rock over there.
Yep. I can see him, but you won't be able to see him in the thing.
It's hard to see it on the camera.
I mean, I can pan it,
Top
but
of his den. Yeah.
he's like right there in the middle, but
Yeah, you don't see him sitting out like that very often.
he's chilling on this lovely morning.
But I think one of our original pups from when Shelby was little had another litter of pups or kits, whatever they're called, down in North Carolina a couple of years ago. So the wolves that were here have gone on to help repopulate. We're going to come out into the sunlight here soon. This bush here on the left here, it won't be long, will be yellow. It'll have a bunch of yellow flowers on it. You can see they're just starting to come out. They're kind of pinkish now, but that will in another couple weeks start blooming. It'll have some really pretty yellow flowers. Around on the left was, I found last winter, some little child lost their little camping Christmas ornament that they made. That's a camper, so I put that in the tree. I was just going to see how long it'll stay.
It's still there, huh?
That's Maggie and I, that's our Christmas ornament for last year for our walk.
Nice.
Elks Club Golf Course to your right. No golfers.
Not yet, anyway.
Well, should
Down
be
there's
open.
the YMCA.
Yes. I always forget the name of that street, and I've ridden that street on my bike since I was a kid. Churchill Avenue. Not sure where that name came from.
Hello, Mr. Robin. Okay, see you later.
I've commented that one of the nice things about this pandemic, people not being out, is I really have noticed I'm picking up a lot less trash.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah. I talk about my theory of why I like to pick up the trash is I feel like if people see trash, I think trash begets trash. If people see trash, they don't mind throwing out more trash. But if they don't see trash, then I think they feel ashamed if they catch themselves throwing it out. So hopefully that's my theory anyway. I think Maggie's enjoying having me with us. Favorite.
Walking through the zoo's parking lot now. Here's the entrance to the zoo. The zoo is closed for now because of the pandemic, but
One day we walked by, several of the peacocks were standing there at the gate like they were the breeders, waiting for
more like the
people to come.
guards, right?
Yeah, like so they're like, where are all the people? We have not seen people. This is where just about the area where we found Maggie.
Yep.
Right in here, she was thinking about becoming a goose. She decided to come live with us instead.
Hi, Maggie.
She likes to smell where other dogs may have been.
Well, there's somebody somebody who didn't clean up after their dog, that's why.
Uh-oh. One of the other things we said, since we're picking up whatever Maggie drops, we figure we pick up other trash as well.
Keith, what kind of tree is this?
That's a cypress. Because those are you see some of the cypress knobs that come up along here too.
Huh. It's pretty cool looking.
It's supposedly one of the oldest trees.
Right.
They grow more slowly. I think that was when we went to Monticello. There was only one tree around the house that was as old as when the house was built, and you would not have realized it because it looked like a little teeny old gnarled tree, and it was either a cypress or a cedar. Pretty looking down the river. Nice sunshine. Dogwood up on the hill over there on the road.
The one with the white flowers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This scene right here always makes a nice picture. I usually take a picture down here on snow. See the little building there.
Mm-hmm. Do we know what those buildings are used for or were used for?
Originally pump houses for pumping the
Look, you can see our shadows.
water, the city water.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know that a lot of them are in use. There's still the one that's not too far from us. I see people working on from time to time. But you can see where, because they do have copper roof, people have tried to steal the metal from the roof. Not very successful. As you can tell, they've tried to peel it up over the years. This is where Shelby and I went fishing when she was probably 2 for the first time. The little fisherman. I don't think we caught much. Pair of geese probably looking for a spot to put down a nest. And they get very protective of those nests, right, Maggie?
Yes, they do.
We have been run away. At one time, we could not even walk down on the east end of North Park Drive because the male was protecting his mate.
I don't think they like us.
Trying to decide.
More of these buildings coming up that Keith was talking about.
We had a number 2 stop. Sorry.
Nice.
We're coming to the end. This is usually like a 15-20 minute walk in the mornings. It's a little bit less than a mile. As we get to the end, Maggie and I always tell everyone to be safe. Please wash your hands, don't litter, and recycle.
All right. Well, it was lovely walking with you this morning.
Thank you. It's Keith Chino, Maggie, and Mel signing off. Have a great day.